quite a few different ones along the time. There was a wire harnesses that weren't available for vehicles, different plastic pieces, glass, windshields were really a challenge. But probably the biggest one that affected us was the microchips. And again, that's for new car sales, but that will certainly, it's going to be affecting the service departments as well. It's definitely driving up prices for the new and used cars due to low inventory. It's caused a delay in replacement parts in service departments, so it's caused a lot of challenges just trying to do day-to-day business in a dealership. Delays in having repair work done. Sourcing parts can be an issue. Manufacturers are running out of specific parts. You might have to go to an aftermarket vendor or even wrecking yards to find a part to get a repair performed. I had to be inventive to finding parts. We have went as far as checking inventories in other dealerships out of states to see if they might have had something, some one-off part that the manufacturer didn't have, and then work with that dealership to get it shipped up. As I mentioned, possibly aftermarket parts, possibly even rebuilding or resealing a specific part. Could be a power steering pump that a seal is bad. Normally replace the whole pump, it may not be available, so the seal might be available. And as I mentioned too, possibly going to wrecking yards for like a control arm or something like that that needs to be replaced as well. Think outside the box when a part is necessary for a repair. If it's not available as new, can it be rebuilt? Aftermarket parts, check with wrecking yards, check with other dealerships in the area. What else can you do? It might even be something along the lines of letting the guests know, hey, there's no part available right now. It's not a safety concern. We can call you when the part comes in, have the customer come back in as well. I know because of the pandemic, people are driving less, and so the driving habits across the board have really kind of changed the last 2 years, so that prolongs it. And at that point, you have an opportunity of someone possibly leaving a dealership that might have been loyal just because of the time frame and it's not forefront in their mind to service at the dealership. In 2021, due to the chip shortage, vehicle availability, new vehicle availability was really, really low. And so even though most dealerships did pretty well with it, the count was nowhere near what they were supposed to do. And that's been more so the last half of 2021. 2022, January, the sales are down 9.8% compared to January of 21. So you can see the trend is still going down. What that's going to mean to us is there are going to be fewer cars in our dealerships and our service departments in the next few years because of sales being down. And also the other bit of it too for the VINs that have not been there, because if someone's looking for a specific Honda or a specific Chevy that's not at their local dealership, they might actually purchase it from a surrounding dealer that might have that specific color. At that point, that service department will not know that that vehicle is serviceable in their area because they bought it outside of their PMA. So it's really, really important to really grab those vehicles that have not been in their store because it might have been purchased outside of because of availability. Right now, it's very, very important for dealerships to really work on the retention and work on VINs that have not been in their store before, because if they can start grabbing those now as things start trickling down, it'll help their business and be a stronger model a year or two from now.